Good morning, besties. Thank you so much for joining me. We are back somewhere that I really absolutely love. We're in Ondarian and Bellacord, and we are at my sim Olympia's house. This is the sim slash house we play the royalty and a legacy let's play from. So today we're gonna use this sim and her beautiful lot here to showcase the Bridgerton kits. Chat, you know I love Bridgerton, so this is gonna be really fun. I've already looked through it a little bit. Usually, like, I'll wait and we'll do it together, but I was just really excited to jump in there. So I've like used some of the paints. Like, I've literally just thrown a few things into the house. As you know, this house comes from the gallery, was already decorated when I got it. So I've just been like slowly replacing things. So in no way did I build this home, decorate this home. I've just like slowly started to throw different paint swatches in and just change it up a little bit from its original form, if you will, because I love this place. I think it's perfect, especially for this type of let's play. So I'm so happy to be back here. I'm gonna be just quickly setting up and then jumping right in, we got a few different things as mentioned in the title of today's stream. So we're going to be exploring Bridgerton kits. We are going to be looking through the new items in the marketplace because finally, Chad, after weeks, I could not look at anything in the marketplace. And usually I give like a little review and look over of what was added. So we couldn't do that for, I think it was like about 3 weeks. So we got a little bit to catch up on. And of course, also we're going to be looking at the event rewards, which are pretty cutesy. I've plopped them all into the house except the latest one I got. So we're going to get that out shortly. We're going to take a look at that. So yeah, today's just a day of exploring a bunch of kind of like new items and new things being added to our game. So thank you again for joining me. I'm finishing up to set up and then we're going to go in live mode, jump right in and have some fun with that. Also, chat, the dynasties seem a little bit bugged. I just posted about that right now. So I'm also going to show you guys a little bit of that when I'm done setting up because it's a little bit on the strange side what's going on here. So yeah, I'm going to show you that in a quick sec and you guys tell me if it's happening in your game as well. Okay, bestie, she's finally done setting up. Let's go. Let's get started here. All right. So to start this thing off, okay, let me just show you what I've plopped in from the new kits. I think that could be a good starting point for us. Then we could look at the entire kit. Then we can do the events, stuff like that. I don't really mind what order we go in. So as more people join, I'll definitely ask chat their thoughts. So let's put walls up and get in here and I'll show you what I added from the new kits. Again, I didn't put everything in. I just wanted to see what things looked like. So I've plopped some paint swatches down some new lights. I love those. These sconces, this portrait flower pot fireplace. Okay, there's a lot of cutesy stuff. But once I got into like buy mode, I was like, okay, wish there was a little bit more. But chat, I'm really grateful for what we did get because it's super cute and really goes super well with royalty and a legacy. So, with that being said, okay, I'm trying to see if there's anything else I added in here from that. Oh, yes, of course. These are the new tables and new little displays. You can grab a snack from it like the other ones. And this one is supposed to be macarons. I mean, the graphics are literally like a 3 on 10 chat, but I mean, the idea of it is cute. So of course I had to plop one down. Also, Rip, we lost one of our lemon trees, so we're gonna have to we should just harvest this right now while I still remember. This way we can replant a new lemon right over here. Also, shortly, for anyone who's been here before, I'm gonna show you Olympia and Thiago's daughters because they have aged up to infant recently. So I'm excited to introduce them to you. Oh my gosh, also this is new. And from far, I don't know why. I thought it was a statue of a dog or something because it's like on four legs. But I guess it's just a flower pot, Chad. I swear, I was like, oh my gosh, what is that? But it's just a regular old flower pot. So with that being said, we just harvested those lemons. Let me get one back in here. Chad, this is the third time I have to grow this specific tree, I believe. So let's try to keep it, from seeing grim this time. Our Queen Olivia, the gardener, obviously not a good one, since again, this tree has seen grim too many times. Okay, can we do anything? Or, okay, I am going to, hear me out. This way it doesn't look so weird in here. And you know what? I feel like almost hiring this guy. I never use those services. I always try to do it myself. But clearly, you know, we're not doing so great in this household specifically. This is like my focus here is definitely not gardening. So I knew we couldn't have more than this. Oh, chat. Also, okay, first of all, let's see if we can bring this thing back just like we did the other one. Nar. Okay, we're gonna have to do the most. Keep those, looking better than they did before. So, John, a weirdest thing happened ever, okay? So, if you've been here before, Speckles, the cat, came out of our secret passageway clock. I don't know where they are originally from, but this is where they came from. And they were sticking around and they were like kind of cute. So obviously I felt really bad. So I adopted Speckles into the royal household. It's a royal cat now. With that being said, it recently decided to go on its own back to this clock and somehow brought me home a collectible. Where is it? It brought me home a Goliath silk moth. How? I just got the notif like when I had first started planning for this stream, and I was shook. Like, you came from here, now you're going in and out here by yourself. How are you getting the doors opened? And where are you getting the silk moth from? So I had so many questions about that, but I had to tell you guys, I'm like, does this happen to anyone else or or what? So that was really funny. I thought that was wild that our cat could actually go in and out of this thing, bring back collectibles. I wonder if we're going to get any other types of collectibles or just moths and butterflies. Let me know, you guys, if that has ever happened to you, because I was really shook when the cat came back with something. So yeah, I thought I had to definitely share that story because how weird is that? So Speckles brought back a Goliath moth. I'm wondering what is next from this cat. So chat, let's cover, okay, the Bridgerton kits first. Then we'll move toward maybe the event and marketplace stuff. So let's start in build buy. There are two kits. I scooped up both as a Bridgerton fan and also a completionist. So I'm going to use this space right here to showcase the kit because there is more space here than probably anywhere else on the lot. So let's get into it, and don't be shy. If you guys have questions or thoughts, share them in the chat. Let's yap about it. Let's chill. Let's look through all of this. So there's stuff in like the buy area and the build area. We're gonna start here, all right? And it's a beautiful sunny morning here. I'm gonna leave it in afternoon. There's just a smidge more sun, so why not? All right, let's start right here. We're gonna go in order. So we've got a beautiful chair. Okay, I'm gonna put it on the angle just for full effect right there, but it's stunning and it blends so well. Chat, all of this blends so well, 10 on 10 with royalty and legacy. That's why I chose to showcase these two kits with this household specifically, because they were my royalty and legacy household. So this is just a full circle moment back to some beautiful items for this household. So there's a lot of swatches that match the swatches from royalty and legacy, but we didn't get any lime green or yellow. These are the swatches they gave us, which are all stunning in their own way. And I'm so grateful to have gotten some plain swatches and some pattern swatches. So this can also easily be mixed with the storybook nursery kit, especially a swatch like this with the gold and the whites. So it blends well with, you know, all those royal kind of looking packs. Absolutely love this chair. I wonder if I should leave them all out. Okay, let's go one by one. And if you guys want me to bring the item back, we'll do that instead, maybe. Actually, no, I've changed my mind. We're gonna put them all out. This way we see them one by one. And also I'm gonna turn on the baby.move objects just so we don't hit any struggles. Okay, let's go. So next item on the list here. From this angle, when I first saw it, it was hard to tell. It was only like a half table, like hallway kind of table. But yeah, chat, it is a table that goes up against a wall, which is super like cute. We don't have enough of that in the game, so why not? Also, this is called the Queen's Chair. I'll read you each one of these things. So let's get back to this one, then we'll jump back to that one. So this way we cover everything. So the Queen's Chair, and for sure, chat, there's gonna be words in here I've never heard of in my life. So let's just take it as it comes. So take your place amidst velvet cushions and preside over your gatherings with the unshakable composure of Queen Charlotte herself. One must always take one's place with dignity, and this throne ensures you do so in unrivaled style. Okay. All right. Whatever that means. So this is the Regency Hall table, and let's do the swatches first. Then I will do my best to read that whole paragraph. Okay, this is actually really nice. I don't know why. This is my favorite swatch so far, but I think like, you know, oh, this one is so good. I have seen the items because I was really excited, but I have not done every swatch. So we're doing the swatches together for the first time. And so far, like a 10. Okay, these are really cute too. So we've got some good swatches. Then we got some regular wood swatches, which is perfect. We could always use that to like, you know, be a little more matchy with items from the other packs. So yeah, I think favorite swatches, obviously the neutral white one with the gold. This all black swatch is such a 10. This pink and black, blue and gold, absolutely love these. What do you guys think? So let's read a little. With slender legs and gilded accents, this hall table captures the refined elegance beloved by society's elites. Alrighty. So this is what, oh no. Oh my gosh, no. Chats, you guys see that? Okay, if I'm faster than the item, we'll get it down. Okay. It's having an issue. My game does this a lot. Let me know if this happens in yours. I'm shook every single time. We had no trouble with these two items. We move on to the third item. I try to take it out of build by and it disappears. You guys saw that? Like, I'm not doing any magic. This is the game. So yeah, we're gonna have to be so lickety split at taking this out of here. Otherwise it's gonna disappear. But then we can move it around, I guess, once it's out here. Anyways, this is the ballroom banquet table. If you were here at the beginning of the stream, which started only 20 minutes ago, Chad, I showed you I put two of these in Olympia and Tiago's ballroom. So let's check out the swatches. I put this one right here because it looked like a pretty neutral and plain swatch. But I'm looking forward to seeing like what else there is. So, ooh, okay, this one is bright, giving sunrise vibes. Okay, the pink, so cute. Okay, I like this one a lot. I like this one a lot. And I do like this wild one as well. Like, seriously. But for this specific household, I think we went with the best one possible, which was the more neutral swatch. So this one says, this banquet table promises a splendor fit for any grand occasion, making it the heart of any social affair, elevate any gatherings into a soiree worthy of society's keenest eyes. Okay, table, okay. So I'm just plopping everything in a row here, so at the end we can just side by side see the whole kit. Now, again, I'm gonna get rid of this fountain. And after we're done with the Bridgerton kit items, we're gonna move to the event items that are login daily rewards. So don't sleep on this. It's not like, you know, all available. You gotta log in to get these items. And I always like forget that every event is different. So check that out. If you haven't done like a daily login, do that because you're gonna get the event stuff. And once you've gotten all 5, you just have to wait till the next week comes about, and then you do the same thing. Just log in every day for a couple days in a row. So I'm going to delete this, give us more space for our Bridgerton kit items, and after, I'll show you what we will be replacing that fountain with. So next item, again, we got to be super fast with getting the stuff out of here because it seems like it's a little bit buggy, which is wild to me. But anyways, so this right here is the ballroom dance floor. And there are different swatches, but also different shapes. Now, I usually love, like personally, when circle shapes go with circle shapes, square with square. This way, from a distance, if I'm looking for a square rug or carpet or whatever, I can see that that is what that is versus it having a bunch of hidden shapes in the background. So yeah, let's go slowly, one by one here. There's also these other little shapes here. I'll show you shortly that I use this as a carpet in Olympia's living room. Again, I didn't decorate this house. I'm just slowly adding things in it. I got this from the gallery. And that right there is the last swatch. It looks like a bee. I don't know. Let me know if you guys think that looks like a bee. I don't really have any clue, but I think so. This one says, glide across the distinguished dance floor and let your gatherings become the talk of the town. Ideal for grand balls, musical soirees, or a spontaneous waltz. Each elegant motif ensures your event is truly one to remember. Okay, okay. So let's move her over, or actually we could just leave it like this. Okay, it's kind of like taking away from those items. So next item here is a wall item, and let me just show you how that looks. So you can like plop it off the walls like that, inside, outside, whatever you want. And this is the ballroom florals. Hold on a second here. I got this shot. I got this. These floral flourishes set the scene for courtly dances, secret glances, and the occasional note from a certain lady whistled down. Each display promises no corner of your home shall go unnoticed. Okay, thank you. Thank you so much. Let's check out our swatches here. Okay, so I really love this color combo. Seriously, I'm going to go ahead and assume this color combo pairs perfectly with this, which is stunning. Okay. I love this forest. It's beautiful. That's super exciting. Even these are absolutely gorgeous. All white, of course, a 10. Okay, when the leaves are not green, sometimes like I'll like it less. So I maybe would have preferred if the leaves were green there. But yeah, overall, all of these are super beautiful. I would have loved the pink roses in a green leaf setting, but it is what it is. They got a little creative with that one, I guess. So next on our list here is for a like slimmer doorway, if you will. These are wider, so obviously it doesn't go there. I'm sure it also works well. Yeah, it also works on windows like this if you really wanted to do that. So doorways, windows, whatnot. And again, the swatches are most likely exactly the same. Yes. This one's so beautiful too, for real. Wait. What? Okay, it's just ordered in the wrong way, but it looks different, does it not? These really do look a little bit darker. Okay, Sims team, are you guys okay out there? Are you guys okay out there? This is looking like it's two different things. But I mean, far apart, I guess no one will be able to tell how bright this color is versus this one. Okay, let's see what they did for the wide doorway. That is cooked. Okay, let's get a, there we go. Okay. I'm gonna line them up here a little bit better. And also this says, whether welcoming guests to a glittering soiree or offering a dramatic backdrop for the most whispered about proposals, its allure is undeniable. Under its boughs, even the simplest moments may blossom into memories worth of Lady Whistledown's pen. All right. This one is the blossoms and bows. I'm going to go with bows maybe. I don't know this word, chat. Like I said, The Sims always is looking. I feel like they have, what's that thing called? Like a thesaurus? I feel like that's what the Sim team has. And they're like, okay, let's take this basic word and turn it to a word almost nobody's ever heard of. I feel like they do that often. So it says, an extravagant celebration of nature's finery, this double arch bursts with timeless white roses and lush ivy, making every entrance feel like a promenade. All right. So let's see what they did with the swatches, okay? Why reorder the swatches? You guys want to tell me why? Okay, at least they have the same amount of swatches in all of them. But this and this are the same. Whereas this one is still darker than the other two. I'm going to bring it over here, okay? I don't know. I cannot tell. I cannot tell. Like, I'm trying to put them one next to the other. Maybe they are the same and I am just cooked and it just looked darker there. I don't know. But I'm thinking it's still a little bit brighter on these versus these ones right here. Let me know, chats. Let me know what you guys think. I'm thinking the single one is darker than the other two. So let's move forward here to this cutesy little flower vase with flowers in it, if you will. All right. So this is the Garden Promenade Floral Arrangement. As you guys saw, I used this in Olympia's living room. I, again, did not decorate this house, but I did use a couple of these items to like switch up the living room a little bit. We're going to get to most of the house, but the only room I've done here is the room for the twins, okay? Just because they're like, you know, a year old and I felt like there was no room in the house for them. So I took one of like the guest rooms and made it a infant room. Apart from that, okay, so where I'm curious to find the, okay, here she is. Okay, here she is. Here she is. Chad, this is a conspiracy. Okay, hold on a second. The flowers from this, which one does it match better? This is so confusing. I guess the middle one. They look a little darker also. Like if we put it next to this. But still gorge, still gorge. Okay, so let's properly do these swatches. I was just excited to see that one. Okay, I'll go swatch by swatch because it's kind of like covering the flower pot. Again, they went with the pink flowers being on some white leaves. I mean, that's like maybe one of my, I don't want to say least favorite because I know I'm going to use it because it's pink, but I don't like that they did that much. Okay, okay, okay. Cutesy. This says a flourish of delicate flowers and wild garden greens resets elegantly in a painted porcelain vase. One might imagine Lady Danbury herself nodding in approval as such a centerpiece presides over the latest social gathering. Okay, Lady Danbury. Chad, you see how fast I have to be with that for it to actually go? Okay, thank God we're not building today. Otherwise, I probably would have cried. So this, as I was saying earlier, I thought was a statue of a dog with flowers, but it's just a four-legged vase, okay? It is not a dog. It's not a dog. It's not a giraffe. It's just a vase. Now, again, okay, I'm sure that they are trying to match up all of the colors happening in here. So let's put her here. Let's put her here. And let's put all of these back to the same swatch so we can compare. I'm curious to see what they did with this guy right here. Okay, we'll be able to see it switching right away. So this one, super gorge, goes with this, goes with that. Absolutely obsessed. So we're not only looking at the flowers this time, the little podium it's sitting on is also changing, just to keep an eye on that. I love the bottom portion of this. Again, not obsessed that the leaves are white, but I will definitely probably still use it. This one is beautiful too, just really plain, kind of cutesy. Okay, okay, they're trying to confuse me with this. I feel like this and this have the same flowers, but different bottom portion. Okay. Whoops, oh my gosh, Chads. I hit my wire of my earphones and it scared me so much. Okay, so I kind of think, what I was trying to say is I kind of think I like this bottom portion better than that one, but it really depends like what the metals are in the room you're decorating and all that. So yeah, this is the Grand Salon Flower Pedestal. A triumph of artistry and opulence. This pedestal lifts delicate blooms and feathers for all to see. Place it on your grand entryway or ballroom to enchant society's most discerning guests. For nothing draws the gaze of the ton quite like a flourish of botanical splendor. All right. So this, okay, the aristocratic oil painting. Celebrate the art of classic portraiture with the aristocratic oil painting, a refined addition to any stately home or gallery. Each unique swatch highlights graceful brushwork and distinguished composition, enhancing rooms with a sense of history and poise. So this thing, okay, I put it up in Olympia's living room above the fireplace that we're going to soon check out. There's a couple different swatches here as well, which is awesome. I love having, you know, different pictures in the frames. So I think we use this one. I love like a nature scenery kind of situation. So I think that one might just be my favorite because I don't really know the other people in the pictures. I don't know if they're just like random Sims. I don't know what's going on. Oh my gosh. They're making me fight for it. Chat. Anyone else's game do this? It's crazy. It is crazy to me. So this is the grand wall mirror. A grand wall mirror framed in a Regency elegance, sure to bring a touch of high society to any setting. Let guests admire their reflection before the next ball or as they pass through your stately hall. Stately. I don't know this word, chat. Add that to my list, okay? I cannot. OMG. Okay, making me fight for it. This mirror. Okay, I just want to plop it somewhere. Okay, I'm going to plop it right over here, periods. So that's what it looks like. Now we can check out the swatches of this thing. I guess I'll have to zoom out a little. Yes. So it seems to me that these might blend into like the walls or have the same swatches as the walls. We're going to check that out shortly in builds. But yeah, these are cute. This is just a hallway mirror, as it said. Like, this is perfect if you have wood everywhere, wood paneling or whatever. Super cute, lots of options. So we have 6 items left when it comes to buy, and let's just do a quick recap before we get into those. Okay, so we had the Queen's chair, we had the Regency hall table, we have the ballroom banquet table. Back here we have the grand salon flower pedestal, we have the garden promenade floral arrangement, and then the 3 floral arrangements here, blossom chat, ballroom florals, blossoms and bows single arch, and blossom and bows double arch. So that's all of that right there. We had the aristocratic oil painting, which is this, and the grand wall mirror is what we just looked at. So let's check out the curtains. And I'm gonna plop out both at the same time because why not? It's literally the same item. So gilded gatherings, drapery, left panel, right panel. Let this drapery define doorways, outline your grandest halls, or lend an air of storybook romance to intimate nooks. Its plush texture and gilded accents promise an ambiance suited for soirees and stately affairs alike. Okay. So I'm gonna just maybe get rid of one so we can just do the swatch situation. Okay, I obviously love that one, so cute. Even this is a nice neutral, and it would go really well with the flooring from Royalty and Legacy because it has that kind of charcoaly color mixed with this kind of beigey color. This goes with the seat, I'm pretty sure. Let's just check that. No. Okay. All right, Sims team. I mean, I guess this could maybe go together, but they fumbled a little on matching swatches here. So this thing right there, I showed it to you earlier. I'm gonna park it. Oh my gosh, chat, it is going wild today. All right. I'll plop it here so we can see it. This is the elegant macaron display, chat. You know, macarons are like my favorites, so I'm happy we got this. But as I did mention when we started the stream, the graphics on this thing is like a 3 on 10, okay? Straight up. Look at those macarons. That is like this, like what is that? What is that? What is that? Okay? I'm shook. But anyways, concept of it is nice. Love to have another tiered tray for snacks. On the positive side, so yeah, on the negative side, the shape is cooked. But yeah, happy for the concept of it. And I'm just gonna use my whole imagination to pretend that these macarons actually look good. We got a bunch of gray colors. We got like 2 pinks, very beautiful. So love that we get a white tray, we get some like goldy trays, some bronzy trays. Love this item. Again, not graphically, but the concept of it is really good. So yeah, I use this combination in the ballroom. We'll circle back to the ballroom after this. So there's our fireplace. It is stunning and it pairs really well with the paint swatches we're gonna take a look at. So this, first of all, let's read this one. I forgot to read it to you guys. So again, it's called the Elegant Macaron Display. It says, delight in the artistry of confections with the Elegant Macaron Display, a centerpiece sure to elevate any formal gathering or afternoon tea. Rows of delicate pastel macarons await, bringing a flourish of color and sophistication to your table. All right, thank you so much. This one right here is our next item on the list. After this, we'll have two more in buy. We will move forward to build and then make our way to cast after that. So Bridgerton Hall fireplace, graceful carvings, and a soft glow offer the backdrop for meaningful conversations and elegant gatherings. Let this centerpiece kindle both romance and intrigue in the heart of your home. Okay, that sounds really sweet. So here are the swatches. Again, they match pretty well with all the stuff and the wall swatches we're gonna look at soon enough. Like this one's Crazy Town. Okay, I don't think I'm ever gonna use this. It's just way too bright for me. Chat, next stream, we're going back to Windenburg. We took a short break from Windenburg to look at these Bridgerton kits because what a better place to be than Ondarian to do this. But chat, for Tuesday stream, 10:30 a.m. Eastern, okay, we're gonna be back in Windenburg. And I think this will fit really well into our next build. I'm just saying, so let me keep that in mind. This is the one I used in Olympia's living room. I'll circle back there. We're gonna do the ballroom once I'm done with the build mode, and then we'll go to the living room. So this way I show you all the items I put down. This one's a little scary also, I'm not gonna lie. This one can definitely be cute. And yeah, these are the swatches for the fireplace. I think my favorite, excuse me, chat, are this one, this one, this one, maybe even this one. So let's toss this thing over here. Now this, okay, she's stunning. I don't even know where to put her so you can see her best. Maybe right here. Yes, okay, this is good. I put 4 of these. 4 of these, chat. I'm so sorry, my Italian peeked out there. I shrunk them though. That's what I was trying to tell you guys. This is its natural size. So this would only work if you have like the highest ceilings ever. But if you use the left square bracket key next to the letter P on your keyboard, you'll be able to shrink that down as I did and just use it in any sized room with no problem at all. But I think you do have to have the bb.move objects on. With that being said, let's check out the description and the swatches. Golden glow chandelier, bathed in the golden glow of countless candles. Okay, that is crazy. Who's writing these things? This chandelier casts a spell of elegance over any grand hall. Illuminate your soirees and turn every gathering into a glittering event worthy of the ton. Bridgerton, chat. Okay. All right. Let's do a little zoom in first up so we can see the detailing here. So there's a bunch of little lights here, okay? Let's get to the swatches. I think I used this one, but let's see what else there is. Okay, all the swatches are like metal swatches, which makes sense, I guess, because it does look like it is made of a metal or something like that. So even the pink swatch has like a silver with a shadow of pink over it, if you will. Yeah. Personally, I like this one the best. It's gorge. It really is. Like all this stuff is absolutely gorge. We're moving on to the last piece in buy mode. Then we will move to build mode shortly because there's a bunch of stuff in here as well, like paint swatches. Christine, good morning, bestie, and happiest Sunday. Thank you for popping in. How's your day going so far? We're just taking a look at the Bridgerton kits. I got both of them, but we're starting with the one for build buy. And the swatches are looking absolutely adorable. I decided to come all the way back to Ondarian at the household I used for Royalty and Legacy, just because I thought this kit really complemented Royalty and Legacy well. So what's better place to be than right here in Bellecourt? We're gonna do the last item in buy mode before we head to builds. And then we're gonna follow that up with create a sim. Okay, so let's move this right over here so we get a good look at it. This is the Regency Radiance wall sconce. Gracefully curved arms and opulent golden accents make this wall sconce a true statement of refinement. Its twin lights cast a gentle, flattering glow sure to illuminate late night waltzes or clandestine corridor conversations. Okay, all right. I already switched some of the Royalty and Legacy sconces out for this one, and I'm going to show you that once we tour the ballroom. That sounds so good, bestie. I'm slowly getting hungry as well. I'm just having a little coffee here with a cherry almond macaron creamer. Okay, that took me a while, but that is what I'm having for the moment. Then hopefully get to a few little snacks myself. So let's do these swatches to this guy right here. Then I'm gonna do the quickness, be right back. And then I'll show you the ballroom and the living room, which I use some of these items in. This way you'll see like how I blended it together with Royalty and Legacy. And again, I downloaded this house from the gallery. The rooms I'm responsible for redecorating in here really boil down to the infants room, the twins, Anastasia and Annabella. I renovated the living room, and I did the ballroom because the ballroom was like an indoor garden before, turned to ballroom by me. So the rest of it is pretty much how it came from the gallery, and we're slowly working toward, renovating this house. So we're gonna check out the ballroom and the living room shortly, besties. So there's an all-white swatch here, which I absolutely love. We have this like a rose goldy vibe kind of metal. Okay, this one has like a hint of blue in it, whereas this one is just kind of silvery. This shade of gold, chat, is too bright. I really do not like really bright golds like this. Again, I don't hate them. I might use them in some households, but I really prefer a more muted gold, okay? This is giving way too bright for me. What's the difference here? Wow, almost absolutely nothing. But I somehow prefer this swatch right here. So they gave us 2 golds, 2 silvers that have a little bit of a variation between them. Oh, we even get a 3rd gold. Wow, which one do I like better? I'm thinking I might love this one right here in the middle the most so far. Then we have pinky, silver again, and then a black and white swatch would be so nice at the Taylor household, chat. Eventually, maybe when we get back there, we can add some of these in there. But for now, I'm thinking she is my favorite swatch. Let me know which swatch was your favorite. I'm gonna leave us on a bird's eye view of everything from this kit right here. And I'm gonna do the quickest BRB. Then we'll recap this, check out how I added the items into the ballroom. Chat, I love the ballroom of this house. I downloaded from the gallery. It used to be a garden with a tree coming out of the middle, but I sledgehammered that tree, fixed the center, turned it into a ballroom, put some chairs and tables around using Royalty and Legacy, but I did blend in some Bridgerton kit items. So we'll check that out in a quick sec. I will be right back, and then we will do build mode for the Bridgerton kit and check out the ballroom and living room to see how I added the items into this home. right, besties, I am back and thank you so much for waiting. I definitely smashed my arm into the doorway walking back in here, but she is okay, chat, okay? I'm just letting you guys know. So let's jump into the build mode section of the Bridgerton kit. Then I will show you what I've added from the kit to the ballroom and to the living room of this house from Royalty and Legacy and how it blends really, really well together. So I've left out what I think are some really beautiful swatches. The chair has so many good swatches that I couldn't even tell you which one is my favorite. Like this one's really, really gorge, really my style. It also really matches the sconce really well. I mean, from this distance. But yeah, I absolutely love this one here. But it's hard to tell because they're all absolutely stunning in a different way. So yeah, the chair, 10 on 10. There's a lot of beautiful items here. So yeah, let's get some build mode. So I think there was spandrels and columns. Yes. No, none of those, just the column. So let's plop her out right here. And let's see our swatches. Oh, okay. So this goes with this somehow. Okay. All right, the bottom half is matching perfectly, so I'm not going to be like too hard on them with the matching swatch situation because this one is meant to go with that one. I just feel like they fumbled a little bit with some of the swatches, but I feel like I say that every single kit or expansion that comes out. Like, I love this one. This goes with the living room. I'm going to show you guys shortly. Because again, I downloaded this house from the gallery, but I have redone a couple rooms in the house and I did mix in some of the Bridgerton kit stuff. So I'll show you guys how I did that shortly. We're going to finish these swatches first. So we have a regular wood one that looks kind of like, I don't know, cementy. I don't know what that would even be made out of. And I'm just obsessed with this pink one. This one has a lot of yellow going on. I feel like they could have maybe left this part the same color as the rest, but I'm not so mad at it. I guess we could make it work in the future if we need to. We got a gates. Now there's a bunch of different swatches to her. I can't just like color the gate like this. Okay, that's why I'm putting down a bunch of pieces like a crazy lady here. And then we'll look at them all and figure out like what's our fave. Okay, I guess we'll do 2 rows. Okay, that's too close. Too close, chat. Okay, but like, why are they all so similar? Are they not, or am I cooked? I can't tell. Okay. Okay. I can see the variations being like the top part only. Like, example, comparing her, comparing her to her. Inside's the same, but top portion changes color. So that's why they all look so similar. Like this one right here, for example. This one right here are the same, but the top portion changes. And so on and so forth. So you can see like this, and this are all 3 exactly the same. Just the shade of gold is changing between them. So this could be really cute. At least we got a bunch of different like metal options. They only gave us, though, 1 silver. Or actually, technically, this has silver on top. I can't really tell. No, I think the shadow here is confusing us. This is gold at the top. Look at this piece right there. So, yeah, I think they only gave us 1 silver option, but it has a, like, bronze top, which is really weird. So, I feel like we're missing silver. And, yeah, we've got multiple black swatches. This one is all black. We don't get an all white swatch though. So that's that for these, really. Like, I think I like this one. I would have absolutely loved this one if the gold wasn't so yellow. Okay, if it was more like this, or I don't know. It's just a little yellow, but I don't hate it. So I really love this one. The black one, I can see myself probably using those. So what else? We did this, we did this. There's doors. And I believe there's windows. Okay. She's large and she's in charge, chat. Okay, this is huge. As you can see, it's the tall door. So not every build is going to be able to have one of these because it depends the height of your walls. So they gave us no short doors, okay? They're like no shorties, no mediums, just tall. So let's cover the swatches on this. I feel like it matches well with the paint swatches that we got. Kind of like the mirror. They really wanted the mirrors and doors to really blend in with the walls, which I could appreciate, chat. I like when swatches match. I think most of us do. So yeah, we have a swatch right here to match this column. Okay, I'm not gonna move her over, but you guys get the point, okay? It's matching. I am honestly low-key such a fan of this black, white, and pink swatch. I love this one, the plain one, a lot. I love, what else? I love this one. This one's cutesy. It's just a little busy though. And I don't mind this right here being white, blue with a wood door. That's kind of cool also. So not mad at that. And that was the Bridgerton Hall double door. We have the Bridgerton Hall single arch right there. And obviously the double. And all of these probably share the exact same swatches, but we can never be sure with the Sims team for reals. Okay, I guess the color underneath would be, or the color on top's the color of like the doors or something or whatever, but these, okay, so they are matchy. We love that. Okay, let's go with this one right here so we can just see the colors. Good morning, Michelle. Happy Sunday, bestie, and thank you so much for being here. We're looking through the Bridgerton kits, the rewards from the new login event. So don't forget to log in your game, besties. And we're also going to check out the new items in the marketplace because it was down for me for 3 weeks. So I would really like for us to go through everything that came out there. We'll do that later on in the stream. Right now, we're finishing up the build mode we did buy earlier, and then we're going to move into seeing the ballroom, living room of this house to see how we blended the Bridgerton kit with royalty and legacy. Like we can even change up some of this stuff in the house to this if it fits, because I don't remember if this is tall walls or not, but these archways and doors only apply to tall walls, not medium and not short. So yeah, besties, I don't know why I deleted them. Usually I keep everything, so let's just, whoops. Okay, I'm on a roll here, chat, my bad. Put them to these plain swatches. We'll keep everything out. So what else is left? What else is left? What else is left? So I think it's just the paint, besties, just the paint. So with that being said, okay, I guess let's just look at it right here. Is that cooked? Okay, I'll show you like this, besties, and then I will just delete it after, even though it actually kind of looks good. So yeah, swatch number 1, this is the ornate Regency paneling. Soon enough, chat, I'm going to take you inside the house from Royalty and Legacy Let's Play to show you how I blended in the Bridgerton kits. This is the last item on my list, I'm pretty sure. I don't think there are any stairs. There are stairs. Okay, stairs will be the last. So for now, that's swatch number 1. This is the one I used for the majority of the house. Just I thought it was so absolutely adorable. This is really fun if you have like an apothecary sim or just a whimsy gardening sim. This is so cute. Let me know if you guys think that's cute or crazy town. I mean, there's no right or wrong way to play this game, chat. And we probably all like really different stuff also. So nothing wrong with that. So we have the wood panel version as well. I'm happy they gave us wood swatches, to be honest. And then last is this one right here. So let me just put back our regular wall, and then we'll showcase the stairs. I think that's the last thing. There's no flooring. There is no flooring that came with the Bridgerton kits. I don't know what happened. But yeah, these are the stairs right here. Good gosh. Okay, let me just plop them right here. Okay. So swatch number 1. Swatch 2. I'll leave it on the angle. I think we can see it best like this. But let me know if ever you guys have a preference, okay? Okay, I cannot. Oh, there we go. I'll just zoom out a little more. Okay, this one's wild and out. I don't know what's up with this one. Kind of weird. I literally could not even tell you which swatch I like the best, since I think they're all a little like weird. The stairs, Bridgerton Hall stairs, are probably my least favorite item in the kits. Okay, this one's probably the best one because it's neutral, chat. Okay, even this one is not so bad. But honestly, what is even going on here? So I think, let me just make sure. Do we have any terrain paint, NAR, fountains and pools? Nothing in here. Okay, I think windows is the last. Oh, we have the rails that go with the stairs. So let's do that next, even though I'm pretty sure, all right, that they match this perfectly. I can just like go right over it, or, oh yes, I can. So yeah, it seems to me like these match those pretty perfectly, which I'm always grateful for because I love matching a good swatch together. This black rail goes so good with the black and white stairs. Have you guys watched Bridgerton? Let me know in chat. I'm so curious. So that's the stairs with the rails. Again, I'm thinking this one is the nicest with this stair that we had chosen here. And what did I say was left? Just the windows. Just the windows. Okay, these obviously match perfectly, which I love. I love to say that, chat, because The Sims has fumbled a couple times. So at least this all matches together. Hopefully there are no surprises. Wow, so with this window, they really show us what fence they think should go with the wallpaper. And thankfully, my favorite gate goes perfectly with my favorite wallpaper. Let's go. Is there a black? No. Okay, yes. I don't love this color at all, but at least there's a black gate on the windows, because for a quick sec, I was like, do we get one or not? And then this is just the double window right here. So Chad, this was the Bridgerton kit for the ballrooms, all right? So this was the build by kits. There is a kit for Cass as well. And just so we switch it up a little bit, I'm gonna delete this because we've already been through it. So we'll recap as we delete. So these are the archways for the tall rooms. Then we have the windows for the tall rooms, staircase and rail. All of these little railings right here. That's the floor. There goes the floor. That's my bad. Okay, got him. The chandelier, like I said, we're gonna go through the house to see how we used everything soon enough, but I definitely did use this 4 times already. That was the column florals, again, on a stand that I thought was in the shape of a dog. It's just a vase on 4 legs, Chad. The mirror that goes perfectly in the hallway as well. The fireplace, we use this in the living room as well. Show you shortly with this and this. So our flower archway, stuff like that. This is the dance floor, but I also did use it as a carpet in the living room. The beautiful, perfect chair, hallway table, and I'll show you this in the ballroom in just a sec. So what we're gonna do next is tour the ballroom to see what I added from the Bridgerton kits, and then we'll do the living room. Then we will check out the event rewards. There's one of them specifically I want to put down. I deleted the old fountain that was here so that we can replace it with a new one. And I'll show you the other items that we have unlocked. So first up, our grand ballroom. When I downloaded this house from the gallery, this was a gardening area. I kept 2 planters here. I was like, what's that heart? It's the cat. There's Speckles again in my Royalty and Legacy Let's Play. This cat came through the secret passageway and then was so cute, so I adopted it. And last time I was here just getting prepared for the stream, the cat went through the clock and brought me back a collectible. I don't know how that happened. Let me know if it's happened to you. But yeah, I turned the garden into a whole ballroom. I put some tables and chairs down, all of that good stuff. A little dance floor in the center here. And these are from the kit, like I showed you, the macarons with the table, the flowers, and I have another one right over here. So that is all the items from the kit I used in the ballroom. I love this room. We definitely had a great time in the Royalty and Legacy Let's Play over here. So I'm happy we got to put new items from the Bridgerton kit into our ballroom. So yeah, I can't wait to see Sims use this. Again, I love macarons. The graphics specifically on these macarons are like a 3 on 10. But we'll just use our whole imagination here, pretending they look good because the concept of the item is great. So yeah, besties, that's what I added from the Bridgerton kit to the ballroom. Now let's check out the living room. Again, downloaded this house from the gallery. I did not decorate it. I'm just slowly replacing things. So like right here, I replaced the old fireplace and artwork that was here with the fireplace and artwork and flowers from the Bridgerton kit, along with the 2 chandeliers. Like I explained to you earlier though, this is for a tall room. They built everything for a tall room. The windows, the doors, the mirror, and the chandelier, but we don't have like, you know, a big enough room to be using this thing. Either that or it's supposed to come down from the 2nd level. I don't really know, but either way here, I shrunk it to make it fit a little bit better into the living room area. But again, we're just kind of testing things out that came from the kit. I used the dance floor as a carpet, and I replaced the old sconces with the new ones from the Bridgerton kits. So yeah, besties, that is what I put in from the Bridgerton kit to the household here. I just replaced all the paint. All the paint in the house that I downloaded from the gallery was this swatch right here, which I did keep in the living room and dining room for now. I'm wondering though, I guess we do have tall walls, and this is just to hang from a 2nd level or something. Because these seem like short doors. We can maybe eventually even replace all the doors with like doorways from, let me see, I'm curious. Does this look any better? I'm curious. She's curious, okay? Okay, from this side looks good. From this side with the different paint looks cooked, so we would have to absolutely change the wallpaper if we were to do that, but I'm not really ready to change the doors in here just yet. We'll check that out a little bit later if we decide on it. For now though, I want to take us right over here. So this is Lady Bridgerton's Masquerade Ball events, and it is weekly, so you need to check in at least 3 times in the week to get these. So don't sleep on this, chat. Log in your games, get the free items. Who doesn't like free items, chats? Like, you know, it might be useful somewhere down the line. So the Whispering Waters fountain is what I wanted to show you guys specifically, because I told you guys we deleted the little baby fountain that was here to showcase the kits. And now we're going to replace that fountain with the one from the event. But before we do that, okay, keep in mind this here Enchanted Intrigue mask, because once we're doing the Bridgerton ball kit that is for Cass, we'll look at this. But for now, I will show you this and this since it's in Olympia's office. I gotta get this midnight chime clock. So midnight and whispering are the keywords I need to look for and build by. I'll show you this right here. So midnights. I'm gonna try to remember this, chat. I might struggle, but I'm gonna try my best. So midnight chime clock and the Whispering Waters fountain. Midnight and whispering, okay? Lock it in. So this is the Mementos pinboard and Lady Bridgerton's Masquerade Ball invitation. I'll show you where I've plopped that down. So yeah, just for now, I have plopped it right over here. And I'll show you the swatches that I chose versus what the other options are. So as I told you guys earlier, I like a more muted gold like this one, stunning. And then you have like a plain classic white swatch. I'm just like a big fan of this one. And I put the little invitation on it as it's supposed to be. Then we have our frog here, King Roland's. Just making sure all is good in here. So we want the midnight clock, okay. Okay, she fits on the table, so that's good for us. Let's do this first. Wow, okay, so these are the swatches that were given here. This one here matches the pin board. This one kind of does as well. So these two have the same kind of golden shade. Then we move into more like a rose gold, black and silver, and so on, chats. I don't love these two. These are like my least favorite. Then maybe those two, and then these two. So I'm gonna delete that because we don't need one of those in here. And then we want the, I think it was whispering. Yes. Okay, I'm so happy I managed to remember that. So this is the water fountain. We're gonna replace the, oh mon dear, chat. Okay. Anybody else is built by doing that? I have to be so fast placing the item where it disappears. So this is the Whispering Waters fountain from the events. And I love that there's little flowers surrounding it. So really cute. At least the pink swatch when it comes to the event item does not have white greenery. It's still green. So I'm gonna leave this one, okay? This is what was already here. And there was a small baby fountain here. We just replaced with the one from the kit. I don't know, that was really hard to say, chat, for some reason, but it looks so good here. That's the afternoon, you know, like lights. Looks gorge. What color would you guys use? For real. Okay, that one though. No, I'm gonna go with this. Okay, she is cute. She is cute. And I'm sure you can probably interact with it as well. We're going in live mode here. Okay, you can nap. You can nap on this? Why? What about you? Can we nap on this? No, make it an heirloom. Can't do anything with this one. But this one, however, you could take a nap on it. I need to see what that looks like. Who in their right minds is napping on a fountain? Would you not be scared to like just roll right in there? I definitely would, okay? I definitely would. And as always, you can toss a coin in it. I feel like they're gonna splash each other. What is that? Okay. I want to see this interaction. Okay. Okay, that is so cute. Look at Olympia right now. She's like, hee hee. She's really giving hee hee energy right there. All right. Let's see them interact in this fountain. So cute. Oh no. Okay. I literally was in live mode for 5 seconds and there's already infant chaos going on here. Sorry, bestie. Oh, I can't even get rid of that one. Okay, there we go. Better. Okay, I'm just gonna fix their needs because chat, every time I come out of build by, it's like needs are decreased out of nowhere. This is the infant room we made for the girly pops over here. So let me maybe, I don't know. Chat. Disastrous. Disaster zone. Chat. Reasons why I don't often play. Oh, my Anastasia. Look at her looking like, I did that. What the heck is going on over here? Okay, I got a trash somewhere. Yes. Okay. So, oh, free air tinkler. Oh my gosh. Chat. She must, oh my god. Free air tinkler, gassy. What do you have? Early riser. Okay, Annabella, looking good so far. Anastasia, not so much. Okay, this one is cursed, the gassy one. Even if I delete this, it's gonna come back, and hopefully she doesn't have any infant bugs later on with this. Hoping and praying, chat. So we're gonna go into create a sim and we're gonna look at the second Bridgerton kit. Let's let her put the baby down in the crib first. Oh my. All right. There she is. I just wanted to come out of that corner. There we go. Alrighty, so here is our Queen Olympia. I left us one outfit possibility here in formal, okay? So we styled her using a bunch of royalty and legacy and tea time, no, not tea time, sorry, silver screen. Let me just tell you exactly what it's called so I don't mess it up. Silver screen. Silver screen style kit. Okay, I wasn't too far off. She has some Prairie Dreams mixed in there. So yeah, we did a lot of royalty and legacy, Prairie Dreams, silver screen kit, and now we're gonna add some Bridgerton stuff to it. So far, I think I gave her one dress. I think it's in here. Yes, 1, 2, and 3. All right, that's what I chose for her. But I left this slot open here for us to look at everything. Just look at everything together. And we'll do the same thing for Thiago after Olympia. All right, chat, just give me a sec. Okay, got a little applesauce going as a snack here. And then once I'm done my little applesauce, I might go look for like a whole snack. We're gonna see. So to start this off, I'm just gonna uncheck that and we're gonna bring it right to Lady Bridgerton's Masquerade Ball fashion kits. And we're gonna go one by one on all of these super cutesy dresses. Every swatch. So far, this one, and this one, no, not that one, this one are like my three faves. This one's just really fun. If you have a super colorful sim, you know, that's pretty cute. This right here is giving Queen Charlotte's, but it's super beautiful also if you like this kind of style. I chose this one for Olympia. You guys saw it earlier in the other category. Okay, how cute is this? Okay, I might really love this one right here with the little red gem. Super cute. Even this one is so cute. The purple with the pink gem. Adorbs. I mean, I don't hate these three, but I think these two might be my favorite. Moving forward, we're on the fourth dress right here. So we got a few more to go after this, but they're all super beautiful so far. Absolutely stunning. Okay, I like this swatch a lot. Okay, I'm trying to figure out which one I like the most. I love the orange and the green. I think might be my top two here, but this one's really beautiful as well. So I also gave one of these to Olympia in the cold weather. So let's look through these swatches. I think I gave her, I don't remember if it was this one, or this one. Was it one of the blue ones? I just felt like it suited her vibes a little more. So that's what I went with here. This one is giving like a metal armor almost. I don't know if you guys see what I mean here. Like it really looks like a dress made with like a knight's armor over it. I don't really know what the heck is going on here. This one is wild. But if I have to choose, okay, this dress is not my style, but if I had to choose this one or this one, honestly, probably the best one. Okay, I saw this and I was like, what's going on here? All right, what is going on here? There is pattern everywhere, but then why I'm saying what's going on here? What is like, this is giving, first of all, this is giving some sort of late 2000s Betsy Johnson kind of necklace here. But not only that, it has two buttons of a different shade of golds and then a whole like kind of belt thing going on here. I don't really know. So it's a little bit of a wild card, this outfit right here. I mean, so far I like that pink one. It's cute, but I mean the dress is kind of odd also. Kind of weird. Moving forward, this area here is super beautiful. I obviously love that one. Beautiful one as well. Chad, this is giving Princess Tiana. Okay, this could easily be used if you're having like a royal wedding or any wedding at all. So the last swatch here is perfect for that. But for some reason, I love this. I love this. Stunning. So we have 3 dresses left. There's also some shoes and I think accessories before we move on to the men's stuff. And we're going to use Thiago as our model for that. So moving forward here, we have... I think easily this could be used as a wedding dress also. Even though it looks like a t-shirt under for some reason. I think it's the way they made this textured like that. It looks ripped. I'm not obsessed with this one, but I guess if I have to choose, like if I had to choose one, probably gonna be this one. Okay, this one right here did not really give us much. Okay, when it comes to bright swatches, they're all very dark, deep swatches. I don't know which one's our fave here. If I'm being honest, probably between these two, but I don't love any of them. Okay, this one is actually adorable. Look at Olympia. She looks so cute in this thing. I gave her one of those in the party fits. So let's check out our swatches. Okay, let's see what's going on here. Okay, it's so cute. Like literally in all swatches. I love this one. I love this one so much as well. So the pink, the blue, and maybe the two, like the peach and the yellow also. She's a fan, chat. Super gorge. I love this. Just going back to it. So yeah, those are all the different items from this Bridgerton kit. There are also shoes. Chat, the shoes are absolutely terrible, okay? I have to be honest, the shape is like freakly, okay? Look at them. They could have had so much potential. I don't know what happened here. The shoes in this game are barely ever good, okay? When I saw these, I literally felt like, what are those? What am I looking at here? Cooked. So yeah, I don't really like any of these because the shape of the shoe is absolutely weird. But if I had to choose one, this one's not that bad. This one's not that bad. I might have even preferred if they made this cut off right here and this was opened in the back. Like it would have made the front shape look less weird. But anyways, those two swatches are okay. Any accessories in this kit? Also, chat, Olympia is so fit. What the heck is going on here? Okay, this is all from using the bike on the balcony of their house, chat. She was never this fit. She's just like in her fitness era, I guess. We got a lot of good gloves here. I gotta give them that. This one's like sheer. Okay, we have opaque and sheer. 10 on 10 Sims team. Super grateful for all these beautiful gloves. What's going on up here? What's going on up here? Okay, so this is Olympia. This is Olympia's usual crown. But I'm going to show you the 5 that came with this. So we have this thing over here. We have lol, what I think is like Lady Danbury's hat. Let's actually go swatch by swatch on this one, okay? Let's give this girl a whole dress first of all, because right now she's not really wearing anything. So let's give her this, okay? This is going to be her fit that we keep for this kit. And I'm trying to zoom in on this thing, okay? But it's a little bit hard from here. It's not really showing us exactly what's going on. But these are the swatches. I guess it's like by hair color in the center. Okay, so back to Lady Danbury's hat right here. We have a whole pirate hat. It's giving Fia and Cordelia vibes. Chat, I did look at this one. ahead of the stream, and the pink one's really, really cute. Like, how cute is this so much? Like, if I had to choose one and be a pirate for a day, I would go with this hat right here. So yeah, obsessed, love this one. We have two more crowns here. We have this like whimsical foresty kind of crown, and then we have a Julius Caesar. Okay, that's what I'm gonna call this one, straight up. So let's see what the swatches look like. We have that beautiful shade of gold that I absolutely love for this crown. So grateful they didn't fumble and they put not that bright, terrible yellow gold they were going with all the stuff we looked at in the build buy. Grateful they chose this one. Wow, every single one of these is beautiful. Okay, super gorge. This one is giving pomegranates. All right, but otherwise they're all beautiful, chat, for real. And then the old Julius Caesar right here. We only get two swatches, muted and brighter. So absolutely gorge, absolutely gorge. Anything else over here? Okay, so accessory wise, also we need to find the little mask from the event because we didn't get to look at that yet. Okay, I'm mildly afraid of Olympia wearing these masks because it kind of looks scary. It's kind of giving sleep mask, but also really scary at the same time. But yeah, which swatch do we like? The colors are cute. It's just, I don't know why I feel afraid of the mask a little bit. But yeah, next. Another, this is giving sleep mask with the eyes cut out. Especially this one, Chad. This one is giving like pajamas right here. What the heck were they thinking with this one? Okay, we're gonna be okay. Let's move on to the next one here. This one is giving like, I don't even know. I don't even know. This would go with the dress of armor. Okay, she's cute. Look at this one. Okay, obviously I think I'm loving that one a little bit more than the others, but this one's really beautiful as well. And then, chat, we have the necklace down here. Okay, so this could have went a little bit better with the crown if they just tried a little smidge harder. All right, it could have been a perfect matching set, but they fumbled that for us. Now it's like we can match it, but we're gonna have to use our whole imagination on it, like from a distance. It's possible, but close up you can see that these are different shapes than those. This is giving pearls. This is giving more shaped diamonds and crystals and stuff like that. Do we get anything in here? Okay, so I think we just checked all the accessories all together. What about makeup? I don't think we got anything here, but we're definitely gonna take a look to see. Nar. Okay, let me get rid of the necklace. We'll keep that crown. And we will just double check that I didn't miss anything else. I don't think so. I think we got all the accessories. Like if there was no makeup, I don't think there's going to be any nail polish. We're also wearing gloves right now. No. So there is none, just confirming no nail polishes and stuff like that. So we did all the female accessories, dresses and all of that. And again, these were like some of the ones I chose for her that I just thought suited her the best. And then we're gonna check out Thiago here. I did give him one outfit already, I think. I guess not. Where is it? Oh, I guess I was about to. So let's just pick up where we left off then. We have this one right here. We're gonna do the swatches. So they give us just the full body looks here. This one is very Thiago because he always wears blue usually. So if we needed to choose one, that one would probably make the most sense. And then the last one here, it's kind of busy, but whatevs. And these are the shoes. Oh, we can't even look at the shoes. Hold on. Those are the shoes that came with it. They're actually not so bad at all. I can see us using those in the future. So with that being said, let's get to the accessories here. So there's just this Zorro mask, sleep mask with the eyes cut out, it seems. Nothing else. What the heck is that? Okay, I must have missed that when I reviewed the other kits. But yeah, that is pretty much it for the guys. It doesn't seem to be too much. But like, where's the crowns though? We're not doing that for the guys, or... I swear, reading that fast it said bridesmaid. It literally just says brimmed, chat. Why is my brain doing this these days? I have no idea. So yeah, let's exit that, get that out. We don't really need to be wearing this Thiago. And we'll get rid of his other outfit there. So those are the kits when it comes to casts. I don't think there is anything for the smaller Sims. But we're going to give it a try just to see. No, there is nothing. So it's just the adult Sims that get stuff from the Bridgerton kits. So that was so much fun. I really love the ones that we chose for her, looking absolutely adorable. And they gave us quite a few different dresses at least. They're not all great, but a lot of them are really beautiful and have some nice swatches to offer. So chat, a perfect example of what I was trying to explain earlier, that the dynasties are bugged somehow right now. He left this dynasty to join her dynasty, and somehow I get a pop-up for both, okay? And then I try to make him leave the other dynasty through that pop-up, and he ends up leaving the one that he's actually in. So that makes absolutely no sense. Check your dynasties out. If you're sim one from one to another, it might be showing that they are in both, which is crazy. So let's move on to here, the marketplace, maker packs. And again, the marketplace was down for me for like 3 weeks. I could not check any of the items. So I'm pretty sure where we left off, was maybe here. No, I think we left off right here. I think we have 5 of them left to explore. Yes, if it's 3 weeks, it's 1 week, 2 weeks, and then 3 weeks, something like that, chat. So let's start over here. So I feel like okay, just for safe measure, in case we didn't do this one, I just don't remember, we're gonna do it and then we'll do the other ones after. So this maker pack is from Cryptic Sim, the Jasmine collection, bold sleek makeup for 300 moolah, and we're gonna get down there and see how many items they are giving us for 300 moolah. So it says the Jasmine collection includes 2 eyeshadows, a matte lipstick, a glossy lipstick, a lip gloss, and beauty marks. This collection offers a unique color palette with shades spanning from light to medium pinks, greens, browns, and blues. Okay, it says the Jasmine collection, bold, sleek makeup. So you get a few more photos here. These Sims are so cute. All of them, actually, honestly. And these are the items right here. It does not show you every swatch, but you can see that you're getting 6 items for 300 moolah. Moving forward, okay, we have Piri Sim, Chrome and Dine for 300 moolah. It says embrace Chrome and create a stylish dining room. So let's get down here and see. Features: elegant and timeless, create a refined dining room with chrome furniture. Your Sims will appreciate the reflective effect of this metal combined with wood and leather for a touch of character. Simple and versatile, this furniture will allow your Sims to feel like true interior design experts, playing with contrasts of color and texture thanks to this chrome. Wow. Carafe and cup. You can add a touch of style anywhere. Alrighty. Okay. Oh, I guess this would be whatever this is, because I don't know. This is a picture. I don't know. Smooth and shine. The elegance of chrome has transcended the ages and now joins your Sims to bring a little shine to their everyday lives. Okay, so you can see that here we're getting a table, chairs, 3 lights, the cup, a vase, and a pitcher. All right, so 8 items for 300 moolah. So that's 2 more items than the last kit for the same price. Sims team needs to regulate the marketplace. Otherwise, people are not going to shop here. All right, 6CC, North American power set, because we did see some other switches in the past, but these ones look like the ones, I guess, that are in North America. Complete your Sims builds with simple, realistic power details. Bring a lived-in feeling to your Sims homes with the North American Power Kit by 6CC. These decorative swatches and outlets add the kind of small details you notice in real homes but rarely see in builds. Place them in a new kitchen, a freshly painted bedroom, or a cozy living room, and watch the space come together. Each piece adds clean power accents that fit naturally into modern North American interiors. These touches help every build look complete, giving your Sim space a realistic touch. The set includes 10 color swatches: white, brown, blue, green, yellow, purple, tan, red, dark gray, and beige, making it easy to match different wall colors and interior styles. They didn't give us a black one, chat. What the heck? Like, I guess there's dark gray being this one right here, but that's weird. Moving forward, realistic power details. Place them in a new kitchen, a freshly painted bedroom, or a cozy living room. Wherever they go, these details help the room come together naturally. Design for modern builds. Bring a lived-in feeling to your Sims homes with decorative switches and outlets. These small details add realism without overpowering your build. So this is a closer look at what the 3 look like. Easy to place anywhere. This set includes 10 color swatches, so your switches and outlets can match bright walls, muted tones, and everything in between for a clean, finished look in any room. Your Sims are going to love it. All right. Subtle details. Hold on a sec. We're too far. Subtle details that complete the space. These 2 colors are actually really nice. These decorative power details are styled to match modern interiors. Clean shapes and familiar layouts make them easy to use across apartments, family homes, and contemporary builds. And I'm guessing next, okay, wow, 5 items here. So that's the least out of the 3 we just looked at for 200 moolah though. So it's 100 moolah less than the other 2 kits we just looked at, or packs. So we explored this one, the Jasmine collection, Chrome and Dine, North American power set. We're going to do these last 3 here since the marketplace wasn't working for a few weeks for me. I definitely wanted to get in here and see what the new stuff looks like. So this one is from Twisted Cat, called Urban Refined. So modern women's wear for 400 moolah. So it says here, step up your style game with these new staples. Urban Refined is a modern clothing collection that blends elegance with streetwear aesthetics. Each piece is designed to be versatile, whether you're dressing for everyday life, a casual hangout, or a lively festival. Like, it looks really, really cute for real. So we're gonna keep looking at it. Combine colors and styles, create unique outfits, and express your style by mixing and matching different pieces and colors. Distressed denims and grunge chic. This set draws inspiration from elements of casual streetwear and a rocker grunge chic. So this one right here gives us 11 items. As you can see here, we don't get to see what swatches are in there, but it does have 11 items for 400 moolah. Next up, we have 6MCC's Celine hairstyle for 200 moolah. This one just came out recently because I just only noticed it today. Or it could have been any time since, like I said, the marketplace has been down for a few weeks for me. That's why I wanted to take a quick sec to look at all this. So yeah, Celine hairstyle. Give your sim the chic hairstyle she deserves. So the Celine hairstyle brings soft, cascading waves and an effortlessly chic silhouette to your sim's look, captivating and full of charm. What makes it versatile are the two included clip variants, a glamorous crystal branch clip for formal events and elegant occasions, and sweet butterfly clips for a whimsical, playful vibe. Style her for a dreamy night out, a garden party, a glamorous gala, or a casual afternoon that still turns heads. Whether you're dressing up a sophisticated sim or a free-spirited one, Celine has a look for her. And add it to your collection today by 6MCC. So we can see that we actually get to see like different swatches and all that. Close up on the butterfly clips, which are so cute. Here they are, chat, adorbs. Soft waves with butterfly clip detail. A closer look at the butterfly clips, showing how they add a playful decorative touch. Style with crystal branch clip. You can kind of see it here. Would have been better, I guess, if they showed us by the side like this. A closer look at the crystal branch clip, adding a refined touch that works well for more styled and formal looks. Clean silhouettes. A clean version of the hairstyle. Soft waves with natural volume create a simple and polished look that works easily with any outfit. And again, I think they should do this for every single maker pack out there, but complete color swatch set includes 24 Maxis Match color swatches with a mix of natural and dyed tones, making it easy to match different styles and preferences. And the last one from Okio, for 400 moolah, we have the spring wardrobe. Why do I feel like we've already seen this? I don't know, it really looks familiar. Maybe we saw pictures of it, or it just came right back out and it was out before, because I swear we've already looked at this in the past. Spring wardrobe gives your Sims the perfect capsule attire to look effortlessly fabulous no matter the weather. From thick, cozy sweaters to stylish denim dresses, this collection has every aspect of wardrobe covered. No matter the occasion, your Sims will stand out from the crowd and be the best dressed in any room they walk in. Think crisp spring walks around Willow Creek or visiting the local museum with your friends. Spring wardrobe in the park. The perfect attire for a crisp and cold day out in the park with your friends. Timeless fashion that can be mixed and matched with anything to make the perfect cozy outfits. Cute and cozy gatherings. Dress your Sims in warm spring shades to complement the weather. Dark plum, reds, and rich olive greens paired alongside denim makes the perfect simple outfits. And these are the items we're working with here. So we have 17 items. That's a good amount to have for 400 moolah. So I really think that's great amount of item for the amount of moolah. And chat, that really concludes this portion here. So yeah, let's take the last, okay, little bit of the stream here to recap what's going on in here. So we looked at all the stuff from the events, and in just 2 days, we're gonna be looking at these other items right here. So I guess they're giving us about 5 items, 5, 6 items a week. Yeah, this week, that week has 6 items. We also get another dress. But yeah, I cannot wait to get these things to go on the little pinboard that we got and we put upstairs. So yeah, besties, I think I'm gonna do this stream for 10 more minutes because again, all I wanted to do today was look through the kits, look through the new maker packs, and look through the items from the events. So with that being said, I accomplished my goal here. Also, Chad, if you guys were here for the Royalty and Legacy stream, Olympia and Thiago had twins and they have finally aged up. So you're seeing them for the first time live, if you will, because they were babies. So we left the Royalty and Legacy Let's Play to let them age up a little bit before coming back. And again, they're really matchy. I always make my twins matchy, but never dress the same. They like Mary-Kate and Ashley match. Okay, not identical. I don't like when two kids are wearing the exact same thing unless they absolutely chose that. Because I think we should, make them a little different. And again, if they choose to want to wear the exact same thing later in life, that's another story. This also helps me to tell who is who from a distance here. So I chose purple shoes for Annabella and I chose, what the heck? Chat. This is out of control. Speckles brought something back while exploring the secret passageway. Check the household inventory. What the heck, chat? My cats in this household, okay? First of all, I was wondering how he opens the doors. I guess he just walks right through them. Something like that, okay? This cat right here, all right, Olympia was exploring the secret passageways and the cats came from the secret passageway into the house and it was so cute, so I let Olympia adopt the cat. With that being said, the cat now lives here, but when I was here preparing for the stream, I realized the cat went through the clock and brought back a Goliath silk moth collectible. Now, this cat just fully brought us another bug from the household collectibles. What the heck, chat? You guys saw that. It says termite. I do not understand what is going on. Like, I had no idea these pets could be bringing collectibles to the house. So I'm going to let us follow Olympia around for like the last 10 minutes of this stream. I think that's all we're going to do since, again, I accomplished all my goals for this stream. I really just wanted to showcase the kits, yap it up a little bit. Oh my gosh, that scared me, chat. The collectible sound is literally one of the like happiest sounds ever. Chad, I truly think that this Bridgerton kit was gorge. That's because I actually love like stuff from this era and I really loved Bridgerton, but it's super niche and I can tell not a lot of people like this. I feel like it falls in the super niche category also of like SpongeBob kits, because this was kind of like the same kind of release as the SpongeBob kits. So they were very themed. They gave us 2 kits as well. So if you're not into Bridgerton, and you're into this type of royalty and legacy aesthetic, you might still want to look into these kits because they really do go together well. Like I said, we use the paints to redo like most of the hallways and living room and stuff like that. I'm wondering though, where is she headed? Oh, to check on the girly pops. I used the white paint swatch over here in these two rooms, as you can definitely see already. And then this one is from the Royalty and Legacy. Because a lot of stuff in here is from that Wonderland kit, actually. Like all of this. Oh, okay, Annabella, let's go, little bestie. What the heck, chat? She's getting such good traits here. We have early riser, loves being held. Okay, little cozy girl. And then we have her twin being a little more feisty here. Free air, tinkler, and gassy. All right, guys, I wonder what we're going to get for our third traits. And when it comes to the hair for the twins, I also did same but different. So you can see her bangs go straight across, whereas her twinny has a little split in the middle. Those Z's are blocking the way here, but there it is. You can see it right in the middle there. Chad, it is definitely super sunny where I am today. And it's the first really sunny day in a while. We've had a lot of like sun and clouds or rain. So I'm so happy to see that. I'm definitely going to take a little walk later on. And I'm going to definitely also be working on a lot of short form content today. That's just like literally what I've been vibing lately. Hopefully you guys have been enjoying that short form content that I'm posting. I'm doing a little bit of rotation between all the different stuff that I usually post about. So I'm pretty excited to keep on showing you guys some fun little shorts I've made. But thank you all so much for being here. I'll still be live like 3 more minutes. But I had a fun time showing you the new Bridgerton kits. The dresses are absolutely stunning. Oh my gosh, chat, the whole family's together for us as we're finishing the stream. I'm obsessed. They're so cute. What the heck? It says it's essential to know the kind of leader you want to be. How you lead will determine your favor within your kingdom and makes commoner or royal aligned to your noble react accordingly. Okay, let me show you what that means, chat. For a quick second, I was like, what is she talking about? Okay, it's here. So she's aligned to the commoners, but you can be aligned to the royals. I just prefer this because it aligns with my views. But that's what she's talking about, if anyone's like confused. Chad, I also love this little cutesy picture here of Thiago and Olympia we took during the Royalty and Legacy Let's Play. I have a playlist for Royalty and Legacy if you guys want to catch up with Olympia and Thiago and just see like the origins of this couple and family a little bit more. Feel free to check out that playlist. I think there is 8 episodes in there. After this, chat, I'll be back on Tuesday, so hit that subscribe so we can stay posted. We're going to be back on our Windenburg mission. We're going to be doing Danielle's house. We did her sister Brittany's. We're doing Danielle's, and we're going with some really fun colors. I made such a nice curation for us, so I can't wait to jump in with you guys on Tuesday morning. I think we're going to have like a full day of renovations because the house is not huge. but we're going to put a lot of detail in there. Now we're going to try and make it a little magical, whimsical also at the same time. And I'm really, really excited for that. We're going to be renovating all of Windenburg over the course of the next few weeks, months, who really even knows? But I had to definitely stray away from Windenburg, bring you to Ondarian to do that Bridgerton. What the heck, chat? What is Kian doing here? Super random. But yeah, I had to bring you guys to the perfect place to showcase the Bridgerton kit. And we did this from Bellacourt, if anyone is wondering what neighborhood from Ondarian we are in. I love it here. Olympia initially lived right here, but then she moved over here as she climbed the ladder, career ladder. She's now the Queen of Ondarian, and I think she's just the best queen around, honestly. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. You guys are both right over here. Help this child out right now. But yeah, besties, thank you so much for being here. I had a lovely time. Today was definitely a little bit of a shorter stream, but it was really like a niche stream of just Bridgerton stuff. So if you're into that, thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you had fun. I'll be back on Tuesday. And as usual, I'll be posting more short form content and all of that. I hope you guys have the best day ever and rest of your weekends. I'll see you back here Tuesday morning, chat, 10:30 a.m.